And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense will have the football first. Man, did we have a classic last year between the Bears and the Horned Frogs. You know, games that end on last-second field goals always etched into the memory banks, and I'm betting that there was a party in Waco. Might have even included some dancing until the wee hours on Sunday.
Yeah, and Bryson Washington was dancing with them the whole time because that dude danced up and down the field. He had almost 200 yards rushing a year ago. The physicality of Baylor won that football game. TCU's been challenged. They've been thinking about this one, Carl.
Yeah, it was so much fun, too. So many dramatics. 16 seconds left. Baylor converts a 4th and 9. And then Isaiah Hankins kicks a 33-yard game-winning field goal on the final play. What sort of fun are we going to have here today?
The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Got a little space. It's a seam lot. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Baylor's offense will have its first possession of the game. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bears are moving quickly down the field.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Okay, ready? The Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. The 40. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, TCU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Horned Frog! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
How about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll try the run. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They go to the ground. Hard running there. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Slithers into space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Got his man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Baylor! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down, now they're staring at fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Robertson. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he just dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. With the catch, it's Prentice. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Cameron. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Fires complete on the crosser. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Cameron. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little screen to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. A Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks the tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Robertson. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Baylor and TCU. Seems like this game almost always delivers. Fellas, let's send things back to you.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the 2nd half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
Caught over the middle. It's Cameron. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Bears the pressure. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the... This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Robertson. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top again. Working that left side now. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll pull it down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Bears are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Payne. Got the completion. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. It's complete to the left. Wide open spaces. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Bears will hustle to the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
TCU.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touchdown Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's McAllister. And, Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this. He can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there.
Oh, he's got some space. Hits him with a stiff arm. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. He's got it! Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he tacks on the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bears are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Fires left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Oh, they're after him. Finds space on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. QB draw.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. The short hands, it's Washington. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cameron. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Going to look downfield again. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And defense